So why don't we get started rolling our D100 for the night, even though we've been busy talking about mech rules and riding rules and robot armor rules and all kinds of rules. It's time to get down to a little role play.
35.
Yep. Very nice.
The goal was to be as low as possible, right?
Of course not.
There's reverse rules.
You even beat the NPC. I always roll for Surrendalin. All right. So Phil gets the free reroll for the evening. Yes, very good.
On a 3, basically.
Hopefully, the group's rolls will be a bit better than that. So does anyone remember how you got to where you currently are located? Here on Rift's Earth? In the great territory of Lone Star?
Lone Star.
Beth gave us a ride.
We are in the
contest
of Uraz, the Silver Dragon.
Yes, very good.
To win the loot. And we are hired to, if we win, they wanted the energy field generated, but we can take anything else we wanted or something, I think.
If you win, you get everything. Yes. It was.
But I thought they wanted one item. Didn't they want one item from it?
Your sponsor does. Ganymede.
Yes. That's for me. Yeah, the sponsor wants to.
Ganymede, the mysterious mutant leader of the mutant underground in Houston. Yes.
Just
cool picture.
Huh? Character. There's another character. So I'm like, really? That's it?
She's just the leader of the Houston faction.
That's right. Underground, right?
Exactly, underground. In the old town gravel pits. Okay.
With weird towers.
Yep.
She should, be way faster. You just have senses.
That's right. She uses 2 vibroblades. Pretty cool. And then your buddy Lorelei, who Hemp hasn't actually met yet, but unfortunately you guys heard that she was recently captured by the Coalition, and then you learned that she was apparently being held captive in the Coalition outpost located inside the haunted ruins of Dallas. But we'll have to... That is a tale for another time, as they say. Because Ganymede is trying to still gather intelligence and hopefully break her out or do something. Do whatever they can do to try to get her back. And in the meantime, she asked you guys to accept her invitation to journey across the Pecos Empire and partake in the contest of one, Uraz, the Silver Dragon. Ganymede gave you her invitation last time. And the invitation itself is actually a small cube. It's a little holocube device, no larger than your standard 6-sided die. And when you hold it in your hand, it projects a holographic image upwards of a small silver dragon. In this case, it's small because it's not represented at full life size. And it says, it's speaking to you in Draconic, but it is automatically translated for purposes of this message that you had received. Due in no small part to reports of your prowess, valor, and bravery, do I, Uraz of the Silver Frost, Princess of the province of Freehold, invite you to take part in a grand adventure race from the city of Roswell to the ruins of Pharos. The prize for winning this competition shall be a sizable portion of my vast hoard. So come to Roswell and test yourselves against Lone Star's best, and may the most powerful prevail. End of message. And it shuts down. And that was the invitation. And of course, you guys got dropped off last time by good old Beth. and you found your way into the streets of Roswell with various shantytown buildings and shacks and tents and rolling vehicles were arrayed on the outskirts of the town, in buildings becoming more substantial and more complete the closer you get to the inside of town. We'll jump over to our Lone Star map. We can see our buildings a little bit closer. So for those of you guys that have been in the campaign the longest, you can see a lot of the places that you've been to. You had the encounter with the slave lords in New San Antonio. Of course, you've used Hughestown as a pretty reliable base and way station. And then your village of Lejos Air, which Dante had spent some time in as well. And you see near the village that it lies on the outskirts of the ruins of Dallas, the haunted ruins of Dallas there. Just next to Dallas, you'll see the Kingdom of Worth. That's another little bastion of civilization. It's considered one of the gangs of the Pecos Empire, but they're trying to establish themselves as a viable power within this territory. Much like Hughestown, but they don't have the benefit of the free market of Hughestown. And anyway, down below that, if you go all the way to the bottom there, you'll see a little old scrap wall, which is where you guys were for the previous adventure. You were sucked into the machinations of the Archie 5 robot. So anyway, so now we jump over to the west and Roswell. And there we'll see our little VAB token. Now, something you'll notice if you want to zoom in a little bit, and this is a nice map. Somebody just made this. Some RIFTS fan made this and put it on the internet for people to get, and it identifies all the territories for you. And, it has. I mean, it's pretty big. It covers the whole continent. We're just using this little piece, but you'll also notice these actual ley lines on it. And now, something you guys are going to notice, you magic users and psionics, is that you can feel it when you're on a ley line. Okay, so you guys feel it as you go into Roswell, like the hair stands up on the back of your neck and your arms, and you feel kind of energized. One of the side effects of this is going to be that if you try to use your detect magic or your detect psionics, it's just completely overloaded. You can't read anything.
Right.
Okay, so that makes sense to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A festive atmosphere pervades the fairground just beyond overgrown airfields at the southern tip of Roswell. Among the brightly colored tents arranged around the circular grandstand, there are colored banners, monitor screens, Psyhawkers offering up bits of fried fruit on sticks, dog boy bands playing lively music. People shriek with delight, and passers-by chatter exuberantly about the race. Now, we're not going to go through all of this bit again. I mean, because we ended on kind of a cliffhanger where the dragon was calling start to the race, but I'm just kind of resetting the scene for you, just to get you guys caught back up to the fairgrounds. So let me bump you over to the grandstand here. So you rested through the night, so I'm going to give you guys your last chance, like right now, to set your spells. However you need to do it, okay?
Okay.
From here on out, they should be prepped and immutable for the day as the adventure launches. Yes.
I've got a cast of dissolving weapon up. Did
Okay.
it last night. Just wanna.
Okay. just remind me whenever you need to of that. So you guys will notice if you look kind of in the area around the dragon, you can see the other teams that you suspect are here to partake in the race. We talked about a few of them last time, like the Mutant Master. There are some others that just look like your typical Pecos bandits. Can everybody see me pinging on the page up there?
No.
There are your Archie bots.
Yeah.
Looking in the area around the dragon. The rest of it, it's just the kind of the fairgrounds filled in across the airport there. So you got little pop-up tents, merchants selling their wares, hawking their wares, various things like that. So you guys can pretty much buy. This is a good black market. You'll notice there are a lot of the Psi-X aliens. We talked about that last time. This being Roswell and all, they kind of congregated to this area. It was actually the Monkey Boys player who told us that they were probably based on the stuff from Warren Ellis's Metropolitan comic book.
Okay.
How they have, part of society are these like alien human hybrids. That's kind of what Psi-X aliens are like. I'm just gonna pop up a picture for you, but where'd they go? That's the only thing about having. I love handouts, but you can have too many. And we won't even go over your I've forgotten how many. This might be your third encounter with the Observer, the strange alien. Phil, you kind of named him last time. You said he was observing. Who kind of keeps popping up. Though it's the first time I believe that he's actually addressed you, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been kind of
a
slow build for that. That character keeps popping up. It's the first time he really interacted with you directly like that. Man, why can I not find this alien? No. Oh, there we go. Because I'm looking in the wrong folder. Okay. It's all about organization. You guys see that? There's their Psi-X aliens. So they're milling about. There's a large number of these guys here. You also have your Archie bots and various groups of mercs. Those are the Cyber Knights over there. You guys got a rather rude introduction to them. You'll notice Evie Rodriguez just to the screen left of Uraz the Dragon there. And Evie is with her group from Reed's Rangers. They are the renowned vampire killers from out of northern tip of the vampire kingdoms. So a fun fact is when we started this campaign, they met Evie Rodriguez at the end of the first scenario. So everything circles back. That's the way you like to do a classic campaign. There seems to be a variety of magic users. Yes, you heard that there was a group of Gray Seers from the Kingdom of Magic. And a few other DB groups and whatnot. Which one are those? These are the Gray Seers down here. Those are the Gray Seers right there. So you see like a young lady with a pretty lady with white hair, and next to her is like an older woman whose features are a bit more grizzled, and she's kind of stooped over, leaning on a little wooden stick as she walks, but you can tell that she's a mage of some sort of sorceress or something. That's the group of the Gray Seers. And I believe you guys know the lore. You're familiar with the lore of the Gray Seers in that they're kind of a neutral group of magicians. So they're not considered evil or good or anything. They're just kind of neutral. So they kind of go about doing their own things. And you will see various floating lights there on the board, and those are the robot fairies. I actually made a mistake with the size last time. So what happened with your your own robot ferry was using its hologram projection to look a little bit larger, but they're actually much smaller. They're only 6 to 7 inches. They're fairy sized. So I've replaced them with the little glows instead of the big tall one. But anyway, you are retrieved from your tent where you were able to sleep for the night. No, it was Nicodemus was the only one in the tent, right? Everybody else stayed in the VAB overnight, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, so the robot fairy Boron returns and awakens you. My lord, the contest is about to begin. If you will make your final preparations now. And it kind of flies away and makes that Tinkerbell sound when it flies. That little ring. Yeah.
Zip, zip, zip. I guess I gather the group. So I go to the VAB. Boom, boom, boom.
And you guys hear something beating on the exterior of the VAB.
What's the password?
What?
Dante will
What's the password?
go to open the door.
I wouldn't do that. I'm going to wake you up till we get going. You're like, rag 'em, schmag 'em.
Bella gets up and gets out and stretches.
The contest is about to begin.
In addition to making your final spell selections, you need to decide, you're all riding robot horses, how are you going to pair up, and what armors and things are you taking, because if you're going to wear anything special or whatever, you need to go ahead and decide that now.
Oh.
I'm wearing everything.
Okay.
Hint.
With Bella, that's easy because she just wears her same armor all the time, but some of you guys switch back and forth.
She's debating between the chainsaw and the scythe. She's just looking at the two, swinging them around. Which one feels better?
Well, carry all your weapons and stuff with you, but when it gets to like those body armors and stuff, you have to account for carrying them, and they're pretty heavy. Some of them are pretty heavy. But of course, you can like stow your weapons however you need to. That's one of the things I love about computer RPGs is when they start getting gear and weapons, how it will be represented on the avatar. And of course, I guess it's like that in Skyrim or whatever too. But I always use that to justify, like, see, you can carry a chainsaw and a scythe at the same time. They do it on the game.
Absolutely.
Okay, so guys that are wearing EBA armor, you're wearing your EBA, yes or no? What were you?
Yes.
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 Okay, so everybody is donning their EBA armor. Probably a good idea. Okay, so you gear up. You've got all of your preparations done. You can finally make your way.
Dragon said made the most powerful, not the fastest. Win. Made the most powerful win.
I forget. Was I riding with somebody or am I riding my own?
Does Hemp have any points in ride?
She has 3.
3. Okay, so what's her bonus? What's her total bonus?
3.
3. Oh, does she have any skill points in it at all? Just 1?
Her ability is 3, her rank is 3, but there's like a little
Oh, okay.
bit.
Okay. Okay, so she has a 3. I mean, so that's not bad. It's up to you. Surindalen has a 9, which on robot horses, like we were talking about earlier, before we started, lowers him down to an 8. So Hemp would be considered having a 2, controlling a robot horse.
So I'm guessing Bella would be a 0.
Yeah, you would be a 0 if you're at a 1. Yeah. So everybody
Yeah.
can get their own robot horse. It's not a problem. So it's up to you. It's just you're safer if you ride with somebody that has a better skill, but it's up to you.
I have no skill points in it, but I have a high dex, so I have a 5 before the -1, so a 4 afterwards.
Okay.
So I guess Dante would actually be a decent rider.
Yeah,
Just based on that.
just based on your ability, you would. There are some things you might not be able to roll for. I might have to double check it, because some unskilled things, the ride may not be a skilled skill. You can't roll if it's a higher DC than 10.
Nicodemus, how about you? Are you riding or are you riding with somebody?
I will be riding.
Wait, no, I have a 2, so that means I have a 1.
So that you would have a 1. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the trained, untrained thing. Actually, you don't have to be trained in it. So yeah, so you can actually roll against any DC. So that's good to know. So that 4, yeah. If you're at a 4, that puts you at a 3.
Well,
Dante.
I'm at a 5 with the -1.
5,
which puts
4.
me at a
Okay.
4.
Okay. So there you go. So it's all up to you guys.
I mean, if someone wants, they can. I guess Dante will ride by himself, and will ride one himself, and someone could ride with him.
I'll ride with whoever. You don't think that I should be trusted with a horse? Although Bella will insist that she
Drive.
rides one of the horses herself.
You can always acquire one from somebody else. You just gotta knock them off.
You mean a real one or a mechanical one?
Yes.
Both.
They're both.
I want all the horses.
Bella, we could get. Bella, we could get you a dinosaur.
I was thinking the same thing.
Mhm.
I will acquire what I need.
Yeah.
So we have a 2, a 4, and a 2.
And 8 with Surindalen.
So an 8 Dalen.
Yeah.
So it seems that a smart thing would be somebody to ride with Sir and Dalen, someone to ride with me.
I probably should not ride with Dante since we got that switcheroo thing. So I can either go with Nicodemus or it's a
thing?
switcheroo. Yeah, I like that name better than the other.
There are also some Fury Beetles there, you'll notice, the giant bug monsters. So there are some of those around as well. The robot horses are being provided, but the animals you see, that's what, their riders, they brought those.
Yeah, we'll have to find a other wing without an owner somewhere along the way. What a shame.
Yeah, well, as Uraz states, she doesn't want flying in this. In the golden light of dawn, the semicircular grandstand teems with cheering spectators, waving flags, calling out encouragement.
Go get him!
As you guys are walking out there, you make a perception check.
Okay. Ghostbusters. Perception.
That's right. You are the Ghostbusters after all.
Perception.
You want all of us to do a perception?
You don't have to, but you can.
That's actually I forgot to put the thing in it. 38. Let me put my
I have
temporary.
a 15.
Wow, that's pretty good.
No,
Can I
just rolled
say
low.
that I'm actually distracted casting haywire on some of the other horses?
Okay. Very good.
It's funny to Hemp, that's all. Yeah, this will be hilarious, haywire.
Do you attempt to do this stealthily at all, or are you just walking around doing it out in the open, or what?
Yes, I would like to try to do it with stealth, which
Okay.
is crap.
Yeah, so make yourself a stealth check as you're scooting about doing that. 7. So you're not very successful with that but at all.
Can Bella help hide her while she does that?
You could give her an assist, but the best it's going to do is like a +9. She's apparently casting, her casting is like having sparkles and little flashes of light and stuff. It's hard to hide behind, or to disguise. In Pathfinder, there are actually entire classes built around disguising magic and whatnot. That's part of the Vigilante class, which is something I want to play one day. Is play a Vigilante, because you build an alter ego. You have a Bruce Wayne and you have the Batman identity, and you're supposed to like switch between them. So that could make it. Imagine doing a whole campaign like that. It could be interesting.
And your own people don't know.
Yeah, right.
Technically, they don't know you're a vigilante.
I'm just playing these two characters. They're not related, but yeah.
Why is he never around when you're around? I don't know.
Yeah, to really pull it off, you'd have to
Let me
tag
go see
somebody
him.
else
Let me
in.
go get him. I'll go find him.
Gotta rip off your shirt, take off your glasses, and do a curly Q. Make sure no one recognizes you.
Okay, so
Words.
Hemp is casting haywire on some of the bots there, and not being very stealthily about it. And Bella's trying to help hide her. And
Hold on, let's do this.
okay.
What if I give him my reroll?
Oh no, save it.
No.
Burn it.
Cast haywire on the other characters. I mean, other like the opponent's horses. That's big.
Sounds useful, is what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Burn
So
it.
I will do a reroll.
Okay, he's going to give you
it's
your
deeply
reroll.
appreciated. Thank you.
Just don't roll a 1.
Better.
Okay, much better. Much better. So in that case, that and plus the assist from Bella will put you up to a good 20.
Just being loud and obnoxious.
Fortunately, yeah, the crowd is cheering enough that they drown out the effects of your little spectacle of spells there. Though you guys do notice that is Dante and Nicodemus, what appears to be a little old Asian man staring at you and staring at Hemp and Bella. And Dante, you actually recognize him since you spotted him. And you know the smell of your friend Lo Feng from Houston. And he comes over to greet you, and he nods. He says, "I wish you good health, Dante friend."
Hello.
Indeed. And he smiles and nods, and he doesn't touch you because he understands that you're jitterish. And he walks, is jitterish a word? Jittery. He walks over to Bella. Lady Bella, wish you good health. I'm quite enjoying the spectacle that you and your new friend are putting on.
Yes, we enjoy each other's company very well. And she nods her head to say hello again.
I am very excited to watch you and your friends participate in the race, and I came to wish you the best of circumstances in it. May your success flow like the endless waters of the great Eastern Sea. And he nods.
Bella asks if he's participating in the race.
I have merely come to watch at the behest of my friend Yiraz.
Oh. So you are friends with your ass.
For quite some time, indeed.
And you know Dante.
And you. Now, you guys will remember when we ran the party background generator, you guys had a contact in Hughestown, and it was Lo Feng.
Bella's having a really hard time with her memory still.
She does. She has a lot of memory holes. It's okay. It's her character. And it works that you probably don't take as many notes as you, but you don't you don't know when these things are going to come back into play, but it's fair game.
It's so many people.
It is a lot.
Oh, baby.
But you haven't heard, this is the first time you've actually seen Lo Feng in the middle of the session. So he's always been in the backstory, but there he is. So anyway, he gives you his blessing and he walks off if you don't have anything else to say to him.
All right, see you later. Bella waves bye.
May you live as long as the Southern Mountain. And he bows and walks away. Okay, and you guys make your way towards the grandstand. The ovation repeats as you see the various groups entering. Most cannot help but gawk at the massive silver dragon lounging on a raised dais at the far end. The colorful cloth obscures a huge shape beside her. And there's not actually a cloth on the board. It's where the treasure is, that pile of treasure there. It's got all the little fairy bots around it. When all the teams arrive, the silver dragon raises one claw. So this is your time to arrive. Where are you on the board? Are you even on the board? Can you guys see the board? Have you been staring at a black page the whole time?
No, I see the board. I just don't know where we are.
We're not on there.
Okay. I've got to move you on there then, apparently.
We're late.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I guess. It's a big board, so it's hard to tell.
No, I can't find you either, so you must not be on there. Grab you guys out of the train.
Run to your steeds! And we're off. These are good Indiana Jones.
Did you see the new movie yet?
No,
Okay,
I haven't
there
been to the theater
there you
since
guys are.
Endgame, I think.
Wow, man.
I think it's been Endgame.
I've been ducking and dodging every time I go to the theater. I try not to, be around anybody, so I try to go in the middle of the day.
Right.
Since I have, weekdays where I'm off, I can do that sometimes. But that's what I did. I went to see it before the 4th during the day. It was actually, the theater was pretty full.
Now, Don, so what'd you think of it?
I enjoyed it. I mean, it was a little depressing because it's like old man broken down indie, but so he kind of rises up at the end. I mean, so I'll give him that. They didn't just leave him in a heap, and I mean, if you're going to close out the series, I mean, at some point you can do that. I mean, so I was
Right.
I mean, so I liked it. I enjoyed it. And he has moments where he does cool archaeology shit, figuring shit out. So it was indie. But anyway,
Dawn went and saw Guardians. She went and saw Guardians.
Yeah, that was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to see it too. I went to check it out with some friends in Charlotte. Yeah, it was good. It was good. And Flash was great.
Was it?
Batman, yeah, Michael Keaton. Have I spoiled it? He's on the trailer. Michael Keaton is Batman. I mean,
You
What?
can't spoil it. What? He's in it? You mean in every TV spot?
Oh, I haven't even watched that. Sorry, I didn't know.
well, if it's in a trailer, it's fair game to me. I'm sorry. You have to tell me in advance. But
And-
anyway.
You're fine. I was playing.
Okay.
She was joking.
Okay, can you guys move your characters?
I don't know where we are.
You're right
Is it at
here.
the bottom?
Ah.
I can move.
So who will be
Team
getting up close
Siembieda.
and personal with their horses and other people?
Huh?
Like, so I
What?
know you and Dante
Is that
can
code for
shoot
something?
people from a distance. I need someone who's gonna be like up close and personal with the horse, so I can kill them. I mean, knock them off of their horse.
You mean who you riding with?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was trying to like you know.
Almost translated.
Sir and Dalen's best in melee as well.
So I guess I'm gonna ride with Sir and Dalen.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's a good observation. Okay, yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad that you understood because they didn't.
Yeah, it went over my. I was like, what is she talking about? Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to get stuck with someone who wasn't going to get close to anybody, and then all I'd want to do is hit them in the head.
Yeah, he's melee, so he probably has both, but he's more at the stabby stab folk.
I
So
have to avoid the people who are going to run away.
you actually hear the robot fairies using a spell like a loudspeaker type thing to announce all the groups as they come in. The Grey Seers of the Federation of Magic, and the Cyber Knights come in. The
Those guys
Ivory-
are dicks.
Company of White Knights.
I feel like we're like Harry Potter doing that
Whatever.
in the contest, you know.
They're in the Quidditch? Yeah.
No, when they had the not Order of the Phoenix, but the one before it, when they had the big contest,
Mm-hmm.
when they with the dragon, they had to get the dragon egg.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember that.
The Triwizard Tournament?
Yeah, the try with it. Kind of reminds
But
me of
which
that.
movie was it? Yeah, it was the Goblet? Was it Goblet
Fourth
of Fire?
one.
Goblet, yeah,
Yes.
the
The
Goblet of Fire.
Goblet of Fire.
Okay. Okay, yay me. Okay.
Fire.
So Cyber Knights are to your right. You've got the Grey Seers are right here to the left. So you guys got to move up when they introduce you. When they see you coming, they say, "The Ghostbusters of Hughestown." The crowd cheers for you.
That's the we need a bar.
Dun, 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 dun.
Blend both.
Mm-mm.
I ain't afraid no ghosts.
Yeah, if you sing that too long, they'll completely block this video, probably. But-
Oh, really? Oh.
So you got to move up into position. You guys can see the mutant master standing nearby, and you notice he's tall. He's not, he's not large size, but he's like almost like 8 feet tall, and he's got blue
wow.
skin. Yeah, and he has like a mesmerizing stare. You see every time that you look at him, he's like staring at you. He's like,
as a group or at one particular person?
individually. It's just
Okay.
anytime you glance towards him, he's staring right at you.
Intimidation check, huh?
Let's see. There's a close up without his hood up.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah. And they say he has it's him standing next to Bella there, but he'll move over a little bit. Give Bella some room. Toting that
He really,
scythe on
really
her back.
really staring at Bella.
Well, they say he has the power to control minds with a touch.
Oh. Don't let
All
him
right,
touch
so Dante,
you.
Nicodemus, you guys move in. Your A3 units there, wishing you luck. Boron leads you in. Your fairy bot there. And they continue cheering the other groups. The Silver Daggers! The Archibots!
Oh.
A lot of competitors.
The Reeds Rangers! And representatives of the Guild for the Gifted! Bella, make an intelligence check.
Oh.
Go to your character sheet and just tap intelligence. See what you get.
18.
That's pretty good. You recognize the Guild for the Gifted as being from Ciudad Juarez, your hometown.
Okay, Bella's like gonna duck behind Dante just a little bit. Because she doesn't want to be recognized.
Okay.
Who is it that I see? Which group was that again?
These guys over here, the Guild for the Gifted. They look like a group
Guild
of
for-
like mages and psionics. Yeah. Right over here.
I mean, Dante's like almost 7 feet, so he's not hard to hide behind.
He's a regular colossus.
It's just big. Yeah, but he's probably leaner than most, but though
Yeah,
he's
he's
tall.
like scrawny tall.
Right. And then
That's
there's
what
like
boy.
the giant scythe and chainsaw poking out on both sides of him.
It's fun.
So you have the members of the Silver Dagger here, which are one of the Pecos Empire groups. These are the Reeds Rangers up at the top. And of course the Archibots there in the middle, which the Archibots don't seem to pay you guys any attention. They're just like standing there like robots. You wouldn't even know they were animated. I mean, they look like statues just standing there. Welcome, adventurers. When all of the teams arrive, the Silver Dragon raises one claw, and the stands go silent. Welcome, adventurers, heroes, mercenaries, and soldiers. Welcome to my race. It's making my throat hurt to talk like that. Oh, sorry. I am the Princess of Freehold, Yuraz. Some of you have come for competition. Some have come for honor of their homelands. Some come for more nefarious reasons. But you are all here for the chance to win this. Yuraz gestures and the fairy bots whisk the cloth away, revealing a huge pile of treasures gleaming in the morning's light. And there you can actually see the stack already, which I probably could have put like a cloth over it, but I didn't. Guess even I will only go so far. But anyway. Stacks of gold, twinkling gems, piles of coinage, glowing weapons, gleaming armor, and even strange artifacts clearly of alien origins. The crowd gasps in awe at the amassed wealth. And there you can see in the middle the device that Ganymede wanted you to bring back. Let's see if I got a bigger picture. Oh, there it is. The field generator. There, she wants to use it in the Gravel Town tunnels for the mutants there. But she said you guys can have the rest. That is, provided you win. However, this is but a taste. Yuraz continues, the winners shall also receive a noble title within my realm, and all of the glory accompanying such a position. But first, you must win the race. Adhere closely to my words, brave competitors. Oh, I should give you a better picture of the dragon while I do all that. Because he's so small.
A dragon? I swear I saw a dragon.
Because she's so small on the board. Adhere closely to my words, brave competitors, For those who violate my rules shall be eaten. The dragon grins toothily. You shall race on specifically augmented robot horses to the ruins of the post-RIFTS city of Pharos. Along the way, you must pause at 4 waypoints to complete ritualistic challenges. And as she is saying all of this, you notice the fairy bots come floating over to you. And you realize that they are carrying what appears to be a rather long crystal with some runic markings on it near the end, and it holds it out for you to take. So does anybody do anything?
Nicodemus reaches out. Did he detect magic from it?
You're completely overwhelmed by being on the ley line when you try to detect magic.
Okay, so Nicodemus reaches out and grabs a cloth.
Okay.
Around it, yeah.
And it's surprisingly light, but it feels very strong.
And with the runes, are they familiar?
Are you asking? Yeah, because that was your Nicodemus voice. Who's he asking?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Who's he asking?
You. I mean, what language?
You're talking as your character. You can just talk as you. To me.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, who are you asking?
Not the
dragon. You can make a knowledge arcana check, whoever wants.
Okay. All right.
Or psionics, knowledge psionics.
Arcana. Get back on my sheet. I was looking on my
knowledge psionic.
That's pretty good. It's got 24, 19, 23. Very good. That's good, but not good enough. Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
Yep.
And Nicodemus becomes brave and touches it with his hand.
So, suggestion.
Oh.
In the future, you can sometimes say, let me roll and somebody assist. Because if you guys had got an assist, you would have bumped up to what you needed. But unfortunately, you were just short. You're just short.
And I can't help anybody with that one.
Without being trained in that. Yeah, your knowledge.
Right.
So no, you don't know. It's just runes to you.
Just runes.
Yep. Dante has linguistics, right? I'll give you a linguistics roll on it. Just the runes itself and not.
Okay.
Does Hemp have linguistics too?
That's good.
I do.
Roll that, but if you
can make a roll on it if you want.
You want to assist Dante?
That would have failed the assist. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
She got your one out of the way.
Well, 29 is close enough. I'll give that to Dante. Okay. So you think it looks like Atlantean runes? And this is all happening as Uraz is still talking.
Oh, Atlantean. Would that be in Splugorth? Isn't that the Atlantean language?
Well, it's a rune, not the, it's
okay.
like a magical symbol kind of thing. Not like a word. Or otherwise, yes, that would, Okay. But that's what you guys get from it. Okay. Uraz is still giving you the instructions. You must pause at 4 waypoints to complete ritualistic challenges. The course is pre-programmed but the route you take is yours to choose. However, the waypoints must be reached in a specific order. Success at a ritual activates the scepters being passed out to each team, allowing you to proceed to the next waypoint. Once you leave here, all teams are forbidden from using transportation magics of any sort. No flying, and no jetpacks or grav units. I shall be watching closely. Uraz looks from team to team. Are these rules understood? And now, if you have a question for the dragon, it's like looking out to answer them as it's addressing you guys directly.
But it did say, I'm just want to get a clarification that the scepter, and that's what this is, right?
Yes,
So
that crystal.
let us know when to go to the next waypoint. Or
Your robot
what did he
horse
say?
will. Your robot horse
Okay.
knows where to go.
Gotcha. Just how fast we want to
But
get
you'll
there.
use the scepters as part of the ritual of each one.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna do this then. I'm gonna take a hero point to re-roll it. Actually, yeah, but it's only a point. Oh, +4. Mine isn't great, so hopefully I roll well.
For knowledge arcana.
Yeah, for the knowledge.
Okay.
Let's see. Bing. Bing. Low roll. Didn't work. Even
So
with +4.
24.
No, I only got 20. I rolled
okay.
worse.
You did
I
worse.
just had a bad roll.
That's a shame.
Yeah. I only rolled a 6.
Them's the breaks. Okay.
Tried.
Now is the time. The silver dragon bellows.
I go, how do we use these scepters? I just asked the dragon.
Okay. You will find clues at each site. It shall take your wit and intelligence to decipher them.
Wit and intelligence. It's gonna be funny. And it's smart. But then use 1 hero point.
Okay. Now, at my breath, you may race. Uraz pauses for a moment before roaring her freezing breath into the air. Almost simultaneously, the groups break out into a run.
So I run. Nicodemus starts
And
running to the horse. I guess our horses.
you see in front of you a horrible blue elephant-sized demonic spider blocking the route to the horses with its barbed razor-edged claws. Right
First
there.
fight.
And you may roll initiative.
Roll initiative. All right, let's see. It has begun.
Good thing I got my scythe out.
You were carrying it out in the open the whole time? That's fine.
She's ready.
I'm always ready. All these people are suspicious.
You are always ready. Yeah, you have interacted with a few of them.
Oh,
By
Forgot to
interacted, we mean
click.
punched in the face.
That
I forgot
too.
to click my character. I thought I had clicked her, but apparently I didn't.
Okay. no
So I
problem.
got a 12. And Nicodemus got a 34. You did it too.
Fun day.
Okay, we'll add you on.
Shall we begin?
I was trying to get the good chase music going here. Here, let's give this one a try. Not that one. Okay. There's not a good one either. I've got to get the hang of the macros on this thing. That is the only thing about... what was your initiative for Bella?
12.
Okay. And everybody else made it in. All right, very good. All right, that's a little bit better. So that background music is the tavern music from DDO, Dungeons and Dragons Online. So every time you go in a tavern, that's what you hear. But this is now part of your combat music. This thing's kicking into gear.
Yes.
Okay, +1. The round calculator in there. And here we go. Ooh, good initiative, Nicodemus. Holy shit.
Go the 20.
You have +14 initiative modifier?
Yes.
Holy cow.
Because it had the inquisitive bonus.
Yeah.
It had the feat.
Okay, you may make a perception check at the start of your turn. Doesn't cost you anything. Just give you the option to if you want to.
Okay. Perception. Put my plus. And go to the suit. Oh, I rolled 28.
You rolled a 1. That's funny.
Right.
Fortunately, you cannot crit fail on skill checks, only attacks and saves. Okay, so
20 and the 1.
28. That's good enough, though. Okay. So you notice that the Cyber Knights and the Simvins were already running towards the robot horses, and they like scooted around this monster, and they're getting on their robot horses right now. And you also notice that the Gray Seers are gone.
Okay. So the Cyber Knights and the who ran by him?
Yep, they're getting on their horses right now, and you notice the Gray Seers are gone. Okay, you can take your action. So what you see in front of you is a spider the size of an elephant. It's a dark blue arachnid rearing up on its 6 hind legs to raise its barbed and razored edge front claws. It's a monster.
Okay. Try to ID it.
Okay.
Or ID what it is. Which
Knowledge planes.
Knowledge planes. 24.
24. That'll do it. You recognize it as a Bebolith. It is a huge outsider. And tell you a little more about it. The Abyss is a terrible place, yet even in this horrific realm there exist predators and wild beasts that prey upon the demonic horde. The Bebolith being the most notorious, a creature evolved to hunt and slay demons. Far more intelligent than its verminous shape would suggest, it is perhaps a blessing that the Bebolith Beeblith, I'm going to say that different apparently, is such a focused and devoted hunter of demons, for had these dangerous outsiders more of a mind to conquer and expand empires, their ability to plane shift would make them a menace indeed. Although as an outsider, the Bebolith has no biological need to eat, it does enjoy the sensation of chewing on demonic flesh. So with a 24, you can get one extra question. You know that they have dark vision. They tend to bite and attack with their claws. And you know that they can essentially plane shift at will. Okay, so what do you want to know? And you want to know, and you also realize, since it's extraplanar, you could make a knowledge arcana check if you wish as well.
Okay. Extraplanar. Mine kinda isn't that arcane good, but oh well. Just 16.
Yeah, no other ideas. So you get one question if you wish.
Any immunities?
It has damage resistance, which is only bypassed by good attacks, being that it's an outsider. It does have a web as well. Typically speaks Abyssal, and they are telepathic. So, yep, that's what you got from it.
Let's see why I speak Abyssal. Can't remember. Languages. No. Okay. Since he knows what it is, he's gonna do take swift action and cast Bane, which gives him a 2 hit and plus D4, and he's gonna shoot with the Wilkes. He's not sure this thing is real, maybe an illusion.
Oh,
So he
okay.
wants to find out.
Okay.
Shoots with the Wilkes, a rapid shot. Just 2.
Very good.
Let's see if it just goes through. So 25, 19, 33.
That's pretty good. That is a hit, and a hit. Yeah, those all 3 of those will hit.
Okay. So if it's 28, 35 if it's really there.
Okay. Well, you shoot it up. It seems to be there. It reacts in pain. So you can guess. Though you are using. No, you're using the will, so that doesn't have any special properties, but it doesn't seem to have any sort of fire resistance. So
Okay.
you damaged it fully.
Alright.
You can tell.
I will in turn.
Okay. Dante.
Somebody can try talking to it.
You say that, and Dante just vanishes, and I'm going to attempt to sprint straight through the thing invisible. I'll have to make an acrobatics check to roll under it, I assume.
So you're gonna try. Okay.
I'm
'Cause
sorry.
I'm
Let's keep going.
I'm invisible.
Okay. You are invisible.
Dante's going straight for the horses.
Okay. So are you going to move through its space? I mean, or are you going to try to go around it?
Actually, if I'm not attacking or anything, I can just take a wide arc around it, can't I? Just
For
do a
whatever-
double move.
For whatever movement you've got.
I've got 40, so
Is turning invisible a swift action, or how does he do that?
It's a swift action for me, but it only lasts a few rounds, is the trade-off. So I can do 35 here, and then hopefully avoiding its reach entirely while invisible, and then just use
Okay.
the rest of the double move to get to a horse of my choice.
We'll let you stop right here because that's the point at which it lashes out at you, seeming to.
Detect me while invisible.
No, never mind. It doesn't lash out at you, but it does turn, it like kind of follows, like it's following you, kind of, when you get close there. So you can tell that it's aware of your presence. Okay, so you can go ahead and continue moving to however far you can get.
Yeah, I'll move there, and then since it apparently is following me, I'll just, that was 35, I can get... That'll put me at 50 with the... No, 60 with the double move. 65. And then I'll use the rest to get to this horse here, avoiding re-entering the space.
Okay, very good. What color do you want for your horse?
Blue.
Alright, it is blue.
Alright.
Now it's its turn. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to add my, it'd be 25 boar. I forgot to add the Bane.
Oh, okay. Do you already have Bane active, or is that Swift, or how did you do that?
That's the swift action I took.
Okay, all right.
I did enact Bane, which you get plus 2 to
25
hit, but
more.
it's plus 2d10, and I did a 3 hit, so it's 25 extra.
I'll add that to the total then.
Move, creature, or you will be judged.
Are you speaking in Abyssal, or is he just...
No,
Okay.
it be common.
He's just having
Or
his
Creed.
anti-hero taunt.
Just grunts at it.
Okay. So it turns and skitters this way. And it reaches out with one of its arms over the horses there towards you,
Right.
Dante.
I figured.
And it tries to spear you with one of its claws.
Who is you? Dante?
Dante, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it followed him over to the where he mounted, or where he's next to the horse rather. But it missed you. You can't tell if that's because you're invisible or what, but it definitely seems to sense you. Okay. Bella, what do you do?
I guess I'm just gonna run up behind it and hit it with my scythe. Run up and smash it with my scythe.
Okay, so when you do that, it it slashes at you with a claw as you run up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you provoke running towards it because it's large. So it swats at you back here. And I think with your AC though, you are going to be okay. Yeah, so you're able to deflect it. And then you make
Okay.
you're only going to get one attack, so it'd be the first one.
21 to hit.
21 is going to miss, unfortunately.
Okay. In turn.
All right, Hemp, what do you do?
It had just kind of came from nowhere.
Yep, pretty
Like
much.
it was summoned.
Possibly. You can make a knowledge arcana check if you wish. Or spellcraft.
Is that going to cost me my action?
It's not going to cost you anything.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that then.
In second edition Pathfinder, you can only like do one check around, but in first edition, you can do as many as you want.
First is better.
And that's why we play first edition. That's right. 12. You have no idea if it was something. This is the big scary spider monster.
We're horrible.
Yeah, I think I
at
need
that,
to
dude.
get.
I bet those gray gooses summoned it here.
The gray goose.
The Grey Goose.
Alright, so I'm going to move up 10 feet, and then I'm going to cast Dismissal.
Oh,
and hope
really?
it works.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Okay. So you cast Dismissal. Let's see what. Okay, so it gets a will save. What's your spell? What's your DC for your spell?
I believe it's a 14. Oh, hang on a second.
Oh, it's got to be better than that. Dismissal is a 4th level spell, so it's at least 14, and then plus your spellcasting modifier, which is Wisdom for clerics. So what's her Wisdom? Her Wisdom
Plus
modifier.
5.
Plus 5. Okay, so it would be a 19, unless you have any other bonuses
Okay.
to it. So 19 at least. It made it save, unfortunately. But that was a good.
Darn.
That was actually a good. If it would have failed, it would have been a good thing. So that was a good attempt. But it saved.
With that, I'm going to take a free action to cry.
as it turns its big hairy spider appendages back towards you all. Is a pretty
And,
nice picture.
And no.
Yummy.
There's somebody that is freaking out looking at that picture now. That's one thing. I mean, I feel for anybody that's like playing a game and they're like, I can't take spiders or something. I mean, I can understand like some traumatic situations, like you don't want to be reminded of that during the game, but like spiders, that's
Right.
rough, you know. Not to be able to play a game with spiders. But anyway, okay. Round 2. Nicodemus!
Trying to pet the tarantula.
Nicodemus. Erasma granted me smiting to bypass DR.
So the Cyber Knights are riding away.
So judgment for swift action for smiting, which means to bypass all DR, and so a rapid shot will shoot again. The Wilkes and Bane. That is a 3. $36, 14, and 27.
Very good. Okay, so
All 3 hit.
yeah, those all hit since you're shooting. You're aiming against touch AC.
Yes. So 11, 27.
You might be able to add that as like a secondary damage on those rolls. and
Right.
do it for you. Okay, so you're able to shoot it up again. That's a pretty good volley.
73. Have higher damage on that.
Mm-hmm.
$73 points of damage in turn. And
Okay,
bypass
it
DR.
is still up, but it is not. It's hurt. It's shot in all the bits and bleeding heavily.
Let's end this encounter.
And
Be
I missed putting Sir
Alien in the thing.
in the tracker, so we'll say he moved over here last round, just outside of its range. Okay.
So they hear sneaking to the horses. So
I didn't mean to step on your heroic interjection there. Sorry about that.
that's okay. Yeah, don't matter.
Well,
He's quiet. He's
Sir Indalen says, "Yes, I have waited, but now I strike, swift like justice." And he starts, and he charges it from the side.
Swift like justice.
Swift like justice. Okay, you'll notice that his mind blade looks much bigger today. He's actually using a two-handed variety. Holy cow! He got a crit and a 26 on the crit confirm. Wow.
Double crit.
26 and 29, or the 13 probably doesn't.
Well, it's a
confirm.
charge. He can only do one, so the first.
Oh, okay.
But
26 confirmed.
nonetheless, yeah, that's going to confirm. So okay.
Nice.
So he rushes forward and drives his mind blade into its thorax, and the beast just kind of quivers and flops over to its back, and he drives it in further.
Nicodemus looks at him and said, "Your justice is swift."
I say thee nay. And it dissipates in a little flash of light. Phew! Disappears, leaving behind no trace.
Let's ride.
So, Hemp, you were correct. It was summoned.
Yay! I had a feeling.
Okay, so with that, you guys can make your way over to
The horses.
but first you have to endure a chase card, which you should now see upon your screen.
I thought we were gonna have to fight another dragon. I'm like, another dragon?
No, this is a chase card. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. Okay. Hemp, roll a D20 for me. There's a straight D20 roll.
What? Oh no.
It's okay. It's not. It's just a random. Okay. Okay. That's to determine your random card. Okay. So you guys are making your way over to the horses, but the side you're on has a bit of the shanty town built too close, and you have to make your way through the crowd there. So in order to make your way to the horses, you have to pick one of these two skill challenges, and you can either protect your coin purse as you go through so you don't get pickpocketed, or you can use the survival skill to find your way through the little buildings. Okay. So we'll just go in order since we're on Dante. Okay. We'll start with Dante.
Well, with my plus 16 perception, I'll roll it to get a 32.
You can actually auto succeed. So since it's a skill check, you can just say I auto succeed since you knew the DC anyway.
I just wanted to see a big number.
Well, you got it. Okay, so Dante makes his way through, no problem. Bella, what do you decide to do?
I'm going back and forth trying to figure out which one's higher. I guess I'm going to go with perception.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so
I will beat them down.
Okay, so yep, you're trying to make your way through, and you realize they're like grabbing in your packs and pulling at your weapons and stuff. So Bella is caught up in the crowd. Okay, Hemp. So these are part of chase card series. So we can use the chase sequences like if you are chasing something or running away from something. In this instance, you guys are trying to get to your robot horses before the remaining groups.
Okay.
So you have to pick one of those two skill challenges and apply your skill towards it. See what you get to get through. And if you fail, you're stuck at the challenge. You can't make it through this round.
Okay, I will choose perception.
Okay. Now he rolled a
no!
1 too. Okay, so Hemp is so busy trying to watch out for Bella that like she doesn't even notice people trying to pull at her own pack until it's too late. So you get distracted as well.
Man.
Nicodemus.
Nicodemus auto succeeds with the 17, just based even
Perception.
without the suit.
Okay.
Perception. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So he just grabs his gear and runs through. All right. Sir Andalin. He he can roll perception. He won't auto succeed, but he's got a good modifier. Okay, so yeah, he scoots on through. Dante made it through, so you are at your robot horse. You technically were already kind of there, but you got the people away from you or whatever. So what do you do this round?
Dante is going to I think since this is a race, he's just going to start moving and attempt to take a shot at one of the cyber knights if he can still see him. Rifle has 1,000-foot range.
Okay, make a perception check. That's pretty good. You can just spot them through the buildings and tents and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of business, but in between you, and I will even give them cover on top of all that. But you see them. You see one. You can take a shot if you wish.
All right, I'll take my shot. They are definitely well out of 30 feet, however far they are. So not that one. Not
Yeah.
that one. This one. Boom. 26.
26. Pretty good. Okay.
Specifically, it's too late. I wanted to try and incapacitate a horse, but I said them specifically before, so.
26 is just going to miss.
Oh, wow.
Do have cover because of the difficulty of the shot. There are things moving in between you and whatnot. So with that,
Dante
you're just going to
blew the head
fire
off
just
of a-
you're going to fire just high, but it like puts a hole through like his cloak that's like billowing behind him. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I guess since I said I could take my shot and then take off moving, so I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh wait. What? And that's my turn.
All right. So you can take off to alley speed. So remember that you're going from stationary to alley speed. Bella. All right. So you're still trying to get through the shanty town. What do you do?
We're gonna have to keep doing perception.
No.
Golly.
It's like every time you turn around, you're like, stop that! It's somebody else from behind
I'm
you.
gonna
It's like
end up
pulling at you.
swinging my scythe if this doesn't stop.
I mean, if you cut a couple people in half, they'll stop trying to pick your pockets.
I'm gonna assume they are innocent civilians.
Not that innocent. They're trying to steal from you.
And so, and they're like, they look, kind of homeless, like some of them could be ill, and some are like children.
If I
and, all
toss
that.
some food out to them, will that give me like a bonus?
Assassin's Creed rules: throw a handful of coins on the ground.
Well, you could use your move action to get out a pack of food for next round if that's what you want to do.
Okay, I'm gonna get out a pack of food for the next round.
Okay. Hemp, what do you do?
I'm going to try perception again.
Okay.
Yay!
All right, there you go. So once Hemp quits focusing on her friend Bella, she's able to see what's going on and circumvent the little group, and makes her way over to the robot horses. All right, so Nicodemus, you are at the horses. What do you do?
He gets on the horse, and which way is the direction we should be going? Is it this way?
Screen right.
Oh, so it's this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just head off that way. Yeah.
Since he's on the horse, where's Bella? Here?
She's still trying to get through, the little throng of people.
Nicodemus like, these must be taught a lesson. So he rides his horse and runs into the people who are trying, like, slams up a non-lethal damage to clear path of Bella.
Okay.
Non-lethally run them over with an 800-pound horse.
Hey, non-lethal! I said it.
He did say non-lethal. Yeah.
That's like that Batman game where he puts a taser on the front of his car and runs over them and says, "They're fine." The taser made it non-lethal.
That's a brilliant idea.
That's
You
pretty
know,
funny.
hard.
So what color is Nicodemus's horse?
Uh,
Oh, I mean, just the token represent the. What color's the token for you?
it's one of these right here, right? Is it one
Yeah,
of
I just
those?
put you on it. You're right there. Yeah. What color do you
Wow.
want?
Oh, give me green or
Okay.
yellow, either one. Okay, green works.
All right.
So Bella is right here. So I'm assuming I guess these mushrooms are the people. Boom. Oh, the horse didn't move though. Boom.
Yeah, there's a little group of like children and elderly and infirm
That's
and
fine.
whatnot.
You said burn?
More the merrier.
Infirm.
Oh, that's fine. Hey, they need judgment. Thieves.
There you go. You should be able to move it now.
Okay. So he's like, boom, 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 boom. Just to get to a horse. Just to aid.
Okay, so with that, yeah, you're able
Back
to
to scallywags.
clear the way for Bella, and she can make her way over to the horses with the rest of you guys. We'll consider that an end of the challenge there. But that gives you a little taste of the chase
What could be
sequence and
happening.
whatnot. Yeah, things that can pop up and everything. So Bella, you're riding with Sir Dalen. He's right there.
Yes.
Was Hemp going to take her own horse, or what did she decide?
I'll take my own horse for now.
What color would you like?
I feel like lavender, I think, is an option on there. Because I don't know if pink is.
There's pink.
Oh, well, then I'll take. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Okay. I'll let you have that. You should be able to move it. Scoot you guys over here. Got an alien trying to get in the way. He's like, "Hey, could I have your autograph, Ghostbuster?"
Autograph this.
So when you have a mount, okay, and you want to move both of you at the same time, you have to click on the map and drag your box across both tokens, and you'll see it selects both of them, and then you can move yourselves around at the same time.
Okay.
Oh.
I've also got Hemp's horse in that box, so let's try.
Yeah, you can control the other horses, though not in game. Like They're
All right, say that again. You click on it and get the box and do what?
click on the map, drag across your character and the horse,
Okay.
drag it
Gotcha.
across both tokens, and then you just click on that selected
Gotcha.
area. You can
Gotcha.
move it all at the same time. If you just click on just you, it might
Oh, the
move you
horse.
off of it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it did.
but
That
anyway.
worked.
Okay, well, that brings us to the end of the session here, guys. So you're off to the races. You have officially started. So next
Yay.
time
Dun, dun, dun.
we
Oh,
shall.
sorry, the wrong one.
Indiana, not the stews. It's a cowboy with a science background.
We're racing along the way. Stop us, won't stop us, won't stop us.
So
Can't do that one.
if you guys go to your the Lone Star map here, and you'll see the robot horse representing the party, and you're going to start racing to the south of Roswell. And we'll pick up with
All
that
right.
next time.
Same bad time.
You
Same
got
back
it.
channel.
All right, thanks for playing, guys. We'll see you in
Appreciate
2
it.
weeks.
It was fun.
Thanks.